My stream has disconnected.
Yeah.
Now my stream
what's
has
going on?
reconnected. Give it a second.
Yeah, I can see you again.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I may have lost internet or something, or Twitch just freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, you want to expand them. That's what you have to do.
Expand what, though? What are we talking about here?
Okay, you got the loops that are currently highlighted on the face. Yeah.
Right.
On the face of that thing that the beam is connected to.
Right.
You can get rid of those, and then the beam that's connected from the candle holder creates a square shape, does it not?
Right. But I would just disconnect this as well. So this will just be a whole... This will be an individual piece. This will be an individual piece. That'll be an individual piece.
Yeah. Absolutely correct. However, what you do is you create edge loops that go either side of the connection.
Right.
Vertically or horizontally, or both.
Right, but I just want to get rid of all of this shit going around the outside, because I've already got edge loops here to keep that tight. I don't need to worry about that.
Humor me. Just on this one face, get rid of the edge loops. Well, yeah, get rid of the loops.
Let me duplicate.
Sure.
Adding them back in is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. No, don't do it on the whole thing. Just do it on that, just that one face.
Well, it won't matter. I can fuck this one up.
All right, cool.
Yeah, because I don't think I can actually get rid of these edge loops. Backspace that. I mean, I can get rid of them, but then I end up with an end gone like a motherfucker.
Draw a line square around the actual. Okay, you have. Fucking, this is so hard to explain. You've got a beam going in. You got that beam there. That causes a square shape. Right. Put that square shape on the face, but expand it, so you have like a base.
See, this is what I'm thinking here. Because I want this to actually turn into a cylinder. I've already got it, I think. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to...
Oh, please humor me. Please.
Okay, I'm humoring.
Because I'm not going to know until it's actually done.
Alright.
Okay, draw a square shape on that face that is larger than the square connection of the beam. Do you see what I mean?
Like an inset? Because
yeah.
Cutting it is a motherfucker.
Well,
so...
Yeah, I mean, you just need lines on there.
Right. That just ends up giving me more edges than I had in the first place.
But when you... Yeah, okay. If you can do it and it's the same sort of size... No, that's not what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking, but I'm not with the triangle. I just mean a straightforward square.
The only way to do that is start...
Try an inset. Try doing an inset, because I think that's the fastest thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the inset. That was the fastest thing to do.
Yeah, quickly do an inset.
And it's being a little bitch about it, too.
Mm-hmm.
See, now we got that, but it still has this, and it's adding here, and this just turns into a whole fucking clusterfuck.
Just do that for now, and then do a subdiv and see how it looks.
It's gonna be awful, but let's give it a shot. Yeah. Not great.
Why the hell have you got that line?
Because it won't delete.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it won't go. It won't delete. I already tried to take it off there. Watch what it does.
Well, I can imagine what it does. Yeah.
It does that.
Yeah.
It says, hell no, we won't go.
Yeah, because it's looking for somewhere to expand into.
Right.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Is it because you got edges at the top? You got edge loops. You got edge loop extensions on the top side of that face.
I got edges everywhere. Here's what I think I'm going to try. Hang on. Watch this.
Sure.
Let's see how quick I can do this. After it fucking autosaves. Come on, autosave. You're goddamn killing me. Alright. So here's what I'm going to try. I'm just going to do... just shits and giggles. I'm going to keep that right there. I'm just deleting this entire fucking thing. I don't need that. Those are all separate pieces right now. They haven't been attached to nothing. This I can keep. This little bit coming off it I can keep. Oh. Okay. Item. Primitive. Cylinder. I'm going to leave that size. Scale this down. Not that fucking far, dude.
Do you have any bevels on that at all?
On this?
Yeah, well, on any of it.
Well, I've beveled a whole bunch. But bevel in
Sorry, I didn't hear you, sorry.
Bevel in Modo can be used as either extrude or bevel. So I use
Edge
bevel to
beveling.
extrude. Yeah. Oh, that, no.
Hmm.
No, I didn't bevel shit. Not with any of the edges, anyway.
Ah.
Alright, so I take that. That's going to stay right there. Go to the polygons. Inset. See, this doesn't bother me if I inset at all. Does exactly what it's supposed to do. Instead of being a little prick about it. Yep. Delete those. Back to the edges. Go to our edge loop. Bridge. Boom. We've got our first ring. Now, I'm going to do another one. Item. No. Cancel. Primitive. Cylinder. Do it again. This is all going to be separate pieces instead of one full piece. There we go. And this down to there. Back to our edges again. All the way around. Backspace those. Polygon. Inset again. Delete that. Edges. Bridge. Good. Alright, this is at the 0, world space, yeah? You're at 0. You are at 0. Okay. Keep that. I'm going to duplicate this. Slide it over here. So go back to it if I want to. Back to this guy. Polygons. Yeah. All the polygons off of this. This. These. I have to do this a little bit at a time. So I don't have to move this, you know what I mean? Because they're concerned about poly counts. And I'm all like, yeah, I feel ya. Just use something fucking real and you don't have to worry about poly counts. But
Well,
then
like
you
I
have to rebuild
said,
the entire game.
yeah, but they should be using mesh shaders, so they shouldn't really give a shit anyway. But I don't know them, so I don't know who they are.
I don't even know if they know anything about mesh shaders.
Oh, come on, they're programmers. They should know that.
They're programmers.
It's no different than any other kind of shading. Just a different kind of shading, you know? It's how you group the terms.
That's all 4 of those. These off of here. Guys in a second on the bottom. That all off. These out of here.
What are you going to be doing when all of this is done?
Like, after I'm done off the project, or...
No, sorry, I meant with all of the selecting and deselecting you're doing.
I'm going to delete all of the polygons that remain selected. Dump the edges that I don't need.
Oh, right.
So like this guy over here, he's got like... Fuck, I don't even know how many edges that I don't need. Probably just the 2, but... And I've got a couple of floaters there that need to be dealt with. Like this. Let's reselect those. Did I get them all? I think so. That. That. Delete these. Make sure there's no more. Doesn't look like there's any more. That from the bottom. Okay, now I'll go into edges. Kill these guys. Just don't need them. Not where they're at anyway. And that gets rid of the back faces. Keep you. Backspace that. All the back faces should be gone from these. Kill these for now because they're in a bad spot. I'm not merging it. I don't need all of that. Go. Oop, missed these 2. Backspace that. Okay. So now grab all these because I want these to be cylindrical.
As long as you give them enough room to expand, you should be fine. You shouldn't have any screwed up geometry. That's the way edge inserts work.
Should be good. These I don't want to be cylindrical. Of course, I'm going to have to hit this. There. Here. There's that. That'll be okay. These, though.
I forget, can you play the piano, or is it just sort of bass guitar and stuff?
I can play a little bit of piano if I put my mind to it. But I haven't played in quite some time now at this point, and I've not really well practiced. I did a little, but not a lot.
It's just I keep getting these emails about the Rhodes Mark 8 piano, and I can't play the piano, but I have to say, if I were to play a piano, that would be, I wouldn't want to play like a fucking Steinway or any of that shit. I'd want to play a Rhodes electric piano, man. It's just something about it. Beautiful. $10,000, but yeah, brand new Rhodes Mark 8. And they look beautiful, man. Yeah, but you don't lose money from them, you know. You just don't. Lots of link in chat for you, in case you get a second. But man, it's beautiful. Really, really, what they're working on now, it just looks so incredible.
And get back in the game again. Could you even be away? But we're crazy. I'll just try. Always did.
Show me the fucking piano,
soul.
dude.
If you're gonna sell yours, you may as well sell soul. So without offending any competing parties, as far as the electric piano.
That's pretty. Damn.
Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be pretty tight.
It is pretty.
Is it a full 88 keys?
Oh, they got it all, man.
Damn.
If you click on customize, you see what options you got.
Oh! Fucking hell.
Do you know what I mean, though? It's like, even though you can't play it, it's like, man.
I think I'd just go for the fucking nice $300 or $400 Yamaha.
Well, sure, but this is a Rhodes, man.
Right. Call it a day, especially since I can't
scroll
play.
Scroll down. They got some music on there from SoundCloud.
Where?
Should be audio demos. Should be section 5. Your website looks a little bit different than mine. Might be because it's in Americanese.
Probably. Americanese. Yeah. Antia says, I don't trust that stand. That's how they get you, to buy another one. Bad stand. Here, let's go back to here and see. Audio demos. Found it.
Sounds like a rainy autumn New York City.
Does sound nice. Heh.
I don't know. I don't care who you are, man. You listen to that, you just chill. You know, you just go, ah.
Pull out the smooth jazz, some red wine, light a couple candles. Tell the lady to take her clothes off. Relax, baby. It'll all be over in a minute.
Of course, the theme to Twin Peaks.
Right.
You ever see the video of that guy?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, dude, let me find that shit.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
This is the keyboard that all the major themes were created for Twin Peaks. It's an old Fender Rhodes and kind of beat up. And David would sit right over here, right to the right of me, and we would put a little cassette just about over here on this keyboard, just keep it in record and just keep it playing. David would sit here and I'd say, well, what do you see, David? What is, just talk to me. And David would say, okay, Angelo, we're in a dark woods now. And there's a soft wind blowing through some sycamore trees. And there's a moon out, and there's some animal sounds in the background, and you can hear the hoot of an owl, and you're in the dark woods. You know, just get me into that beautiful darkness with the soft wind. And I started playing. And David would say, Angelo, that's great. I love that. That's a good mood. But can you play it slower? And I'd say, slower, David? Okay. And I'd go. He says, that's it. That's a good tempo. Just keep it going slow like that. Just keep that going for a while. And in David's mind, you can just see that he was visualizing the description that he envisioned. Then he would say,
That is fucking
Angelo, now we gotta
haunting.
make a change, because from behind a tree in the back of the woods, there's this very lonely girl. Her name is Laura Palmer, and it's very sad, but get something that matches her. And I just segued into this. And he'd say, well, that's it. It's very beautiful. I could see her. And she's walking towards the camera, and she's coming closer. Just keep building it. Just keep building it. And she's getting close. Now reach some kind of climax. And I would go, and he said, oh, that's it. Oh, that's so beautiful. Angelo, oh, that's tearing my heart out. I love that. Just keep that going. Now, she's starting to leave. So fall down. Keep falling. Keep falling. Keep falling. Now go back into the dark woods. That's it. Keep going. Just keep it going. Very quiet and mysterious. David got up, he gave me a big hug. He said, Angelo, that's Twin Peaks.
Awesome.
I said, okay, David, I'll go home and I'll work on it. He said, Angelo, don't do a thing and don't change a signal note. I see Twin Peaks. And that's how it was done.
I've always been fond of Moonlit Sonata.
I knew you'd like that video.
Yeah, that's good. It comes from Antius. How long is this? We're just gonna let this play for a minute while we work. I'm missing a lot of back-facing polys here. If I give this one more sub D.
So you have no bevels at all, really, on any of that.
No.
Why not?
I just want it to be a ring. But I don't want all this.
I don't really.
It bevels a little bit right here on the edge.
Yeah, it's just you're working in quads to then convert into tris, and you're not putting any bevels on anything, and it just makes your life a lot easier if you have bevels and insets on connections. That's kind of my opinion, and I don't know what your opinion is on this.
Well, lower polys, the better in this case, because I don't want it to be so fucking thick that they can't use it.
I mean, the more large flat surfaces, the better, as you know, but it makes a massive difference if you've got beveling on there.
I've got a tiny bit of bevel right here.
Always on an edge. Whenever you got an edge to something, you put a bevel on it, even if it's just like 3 or 5 turns. But only because of the objects that you're creating. If you're creating a character, obviously none of what I'm saying would make any fucking sense, but yeah, the more large flat surfaces the better, and the more just having bevels on edges, and anything that connects onto a flat surface, you put an inset on it so that it will, when it's turned into tris, it's got places to move it at. It can expand into space.
What's going on? Were you putting...
Good evening, wee pudding.
Yes, I'm feeling much, much better.
Welcome to two old people talk about things.
It's true. We are a couple of old guys.
Well, you don't use you're not using any booleans, though, are you?
No.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. If you're not using booleans, you're not using anything sort of subtractive, then the more flat surfaces you can get, the better. And then when you do your conversion to sub D, so long as you've got places for things to expand and then make their own connections, mathematically that should be better. But you should always have bevels. Bevels are cool, man.
We've got them basically kinda after the fact. Like once you get that subdivision in there, you get a little bit of a bevel, like here on the corner.
Yeah, because it's
That's not
regressive.
awesome.
So what it should be doing when you do the subdiv, it should be kind of ignoring the bevel. It should be ignoring the bevels and concentrating on the flat surfaces to divide those as best as possible.
Right.
That's what it should be doing.
Go through these one by one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I would take one of those, duplicate one of those candle holders and just pull it away from the model and then just dick around with it until you know how it will end up reducing to your satisfaction when you actually turn it into when it gets subdivided, whether it looks any good, what works best. And that is a lot of modeling, to be honest. It's just like, well, that I kind of understand what the rules are, therefore if I do this, this and this, I know kind of that it should work it out. But it is still a lot of black fucking magic, you know?
Right.
But the more flat surfaces, the better. And always have a bevel on an edge. Even if it's just 3 or 5, it'd be fun.
Oh, listen to this, Alley Cat. Listen to this. Auntie's popped
I can't do both at the same time.
Auntie just popped that into the chat. Grab that one. That was fucking epic. So far, we're like 6 minutes in. That was a good fucking build-up, dude.
I saw the Darren Aronofsky and I thought, nah.
No, it's good.
And yeah, no. See, that's the thing. I don't like the director, but I'm sure the music is good. Oh, Clint Mansell. Yeah, okay. What's Clint Mansell's most famous one? I think it's Requiem for a Dream. I think that's his most famous.
That up.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can get good soundtracks, but the movies suck. Like Book of Eli sucks.
Good soundtrack, though.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
like it.
saying. Fine soundtrack, but Book of Eli as a movie is just boring.
Fair. Not you, dude.
Dude, I only got
Motherfucker.
6.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Come on. I know I'm not alone when I say it's boring. I know I'm not alone.
What? Book of Eli? No.
Yeah.
You're not. You're not alone.
I'm not saying it's a bad film, it's just boring. Like Elvis, it's not bad, it's just boring.
Exactly. I've never understood the whole Elvis thing. I don't get it. It wasn't that great. Yeah, he was okay, but I think it was more of a showmanship thing than a performance thing.
Fanciers, don't talk to me about 300. That's an argument you won't win.
As good or bad? Wasn't it Zack Snyder? Who was that? Was it Snyder?
Yeah.
Okay, so Zack Snyder's version of the 300 was definitely better than the original 300. Did you ever see that travesty? Fuck.
What?
There was an original version of the 300. There was a version of the 300.
Well, there was a graphic novel. I didn't know there was two movies.
No, there was the graphic novel was based off of the original movie from like the 60s, and it was bad. It was real bad.
I'm looking into this now. I never heard that before.
Oh yeah. It was
Well,
real
I thought
bad.
it was just about the Battle of Thermopylae.
It was still about the Battle of Thermopylae.
Thermopylae, thank you. So, no one really copied it off anything because it's historical retelling.
Right.
But you're saying that there was a film.
There was a film back in like the 60s or 70s of the 300. And it was terrible.
I'm trying to find it, man. I can't seem to find it. I guess it wasn't called 300, though, was it?
No, it was called The 300, I think.
Oh, right, okay.
The 300 Spartans, 1962.
Yeah, I literally just found it.
God, it was terrible. It was so bad.
6.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, it's made in 62. What'd you expect?
Better.
Richard Egan. Oh. Oh, Don Baker was in it.
Old for ears.
So what you're saying is the graphic novel was based on
That.
the film The 300?
Spartans. Yep, The 300 Spartans. That's what the graphic novel was based on. I mean, he embellished, obviously, a lot. But, yeah. That's what it was. And it was terrible. Oh, that's shitty. Well, I guess I'll just have to let that one go. efficient. And might write a UV map.
Well, I never. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Frank Miller's 1998 graphic novel 300 depicts the same Battle of Thermopylae. Yeah.
Thermopylae.
The comic artist saw the 300 Spartans as a boy and said, "It changed the course of my creative life." There you are.
Now we know.
The more we know.
No expectations. Dude, I assure you the remake was better. By a wide fucking margin, man.
The thing about Zack Snyder is I don't have the sort of respect that other people have about him or for him.
Yeah, me neither.
Because all he did was he took the graphic novel and said, right, here we are, here is our storyboard. We'll just
More or less.
just make this into a film. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna go and do
Yep.
some cocaine.
Now, give me $1 million.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to have that on that drawing, do you?
Yeah, I don't want to have it joined.
Yeah, you don't want it on there. No, you don't want to have it next to that edge loop.
Right. It's small enough.
What you might want to do is get rid of the edge loop on the bit that it connects to.
I was thinking about it. But it's below.
was thinking about it.
You'll barely
I was
even
thinking
see it. You'll barely even see it. I was gonna, and then I was like, man, you barely even see it.
No, you have to because it's going straight into your edges. Or it's going into your bevels as well. That will really screw up. Yeah, you need to do that. I'm looking at it now. I can see. Yeah, that is going to cause big problems.
Give me a sec, we'll do a render. We'll see what it actually looks like.
Oh, it looked fine when you render it, but I'm just saying in terms of from a geometry point.
That's why I kept it separately. I didn't want it there. Let's see what it does look like though. It's definitely got holes.
Yeah, you got angons there.
No, there's no engons.
Oh,
Sure,
come
sure.
on. There
There's-
must be one there.
Negative. That looks fine. No. That's what I love about this one thing in Moto. This tells me right there in the lower right hand corner. Anything greater than 4? Nope, 0. Any tries? 0. 2? 0. So it's 100% quads right now.
Yeah, but when you subdivide, it's gonna...
I already subdivided. It's done.
Where?
Everywhere. I subdivided this whole thing.
But you've got overlapping geometry.
I know I've got overlapping geometry.
How the bloody hell... What, is it going to remove...
Because it's a separate piece. I already took off the back faces and everything.
Okay, alright, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a completely separate piece at this point. All of these are completely separate.
Okay.
But this is still a problem. Because it's floating. So I need to make this impact that, and then the whole thing impact the ring. Because it's just floating in midair right now. Same thing with all of them.
Rotate the ring 5, 10 degrees.
Huh?
Rotate the ring 5, 10 degrees.
I can't.
The cup holder? The candle holder?
Yeah.
Oh, is it sharing the same... pivot. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all
That
showing the
isn't the
same
pivot. Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
pivot's right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Or I would.
My bad. My bad.
Well, I mean, if with it selected in polygons, I can, but it doesn't really matter anyways. I need to just nudge these into place, I guess.
The thing is about modeling is that I've been hard trained in Unreal, to the point of just sneezing in the wrong way will just make the entire geometry of a level just fall apart. Just
Right.
looking at it in the wrong way. You have to be so careful in Unreal when you're moving geometry around.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to give them pieces that they don't have to fuck with at all. Like, at all. I don't want them to have to mess with any of this. Plug and play. Just drop it in the engine and go. Just need you to touch. Just to get it inside that ring. A little bit. I'm totally cheating on this one. That Brazer's way worse. And it's all done well, done proper. But it's all one piece.
You know, sometimes you can make things a little bit too perfect, though, can't you?
Right.
I mean, this is ancient metallurgy we're talking about here.
Right. Most of the time, though, people are going to walk right past this. They're not going to give a good eyeball on it at all.
Well, yeah, there is that.
They're going to look at it and go, oh, that's cool. Where's the thing I kill? Neat. Where's the treasure chest? Where the fluck? Thank you. Shit.
Well, it's the thing about remakes. The day is going to come when someone's going to remake The Matrix.
Didn't they just try to reboot that and it was awful?
Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
Bummer.
I mean,
That's disappointing.
if it's a long Sunday and there's nothing else to do and it just the day is just dragging out in front of you like an arid fucking desert, by all means pop it in and watch it. But you're not really missing anything. I've mostly forgotten about it until I just mentioned it just then.
What, The Matrix?
Matrix, yeah.
Oh, the newest
Whatever it was
one,
called.
Revelation.
But also, it's really, really meta as well. That's the problem with it. So basically, the plot is they are remaking The Matrix as a video game, and Thomas Anderson is working at a video game company who is being employed by Warner Brothers. It's so fucking meta. You're like, come on! What kind of bullshit is that?
Did you play the Matrix video game?
No. I've seen some videos of it.
It actually wasn't half bad. I enjoyed the mechanics of it. Everything moved well. It was fun.
He has 2 days, yeah?
Yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
I've still got it downstairs.
Shiny Entertainment did that, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember who did it.
Big tall guy by the name of Dave.
Big tall guy by the name of Dave.
I'm not
Dave's
kidding.
Not here. Dave's
His
not
name
here,
is
man.
Shiny Entertainment was set up by him, so I get a picture of him. I know my video game history.
Dave Perry. You ever seen Basketball?
Enter the Matrix, the path of Neo.
Yeah, it wasn't half bad. It was a decent game. I really was just playing the video game of the movie.
He's a
Sometimes it
tall
followed
guy,
along
though.
too close.
Check out that picture. He's third from the left.
Jesus. That is one tall fucking dude. David Perry. Okay. Okay. Perspective. Get a render on this.
He's almost as old as my great-grandchildren.
Almost as old as your great-grandchildren. Aw, I need coffee. Come on, autosave. Do your thing.
Oh, Antius, that's not true. I get what you're saying. You're having fun. But you would notice if the roof wasn't there. Especially when it's raining. Or snowing. Or if it's nighttime and the moon's out. Or when it's raining really, really hard, there'll be cats and dogs on the floor.
Can't mess with the cats and dogs, man. Not fair to see his edges full. Oof. Damn. Of course it was going to go that way.
Get rid of the 45-degree lines on that.
And it ends up in an end gone.
What? Why, because you got an inset in there?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got more than that up my sleeve. You little shit. Oh, no plausible next move found. Of course not. Why would there be? Will you please just wiggle the right way? Motherfucker, listen. Thank you. Do something a little less stupid. Send it right back at the same inset. That looks about right. Just the one. Two. There we go. Who's ever gonna see this? Leave all that. Those. Front polygons. Get rid of the back face. That. That leaves me at what? 352? I'll take it. Oop. $328. I'll take that even harder. Giggity. That'll do, pig. That'll do. What? Damn it, I hit save instead of fucking duplicate. I'm gonna grab coffee. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to comment on one of these possible scenarios. Could be occurring right now that may explain why MabusGames not sitting in front of you. MabusGames will be right back. And I'm back. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's a horny looking candle.
It is a horny candle. I think everybody needs a horny candle. That way, when you're horny, you just light the candle. Everybody knows you're horny. Maybe someone will take care of the problem.
Yeah, light my fire, baby.
Exactly. It's a 90-degree turn. Well, that's not in the middle, is it? Hey. There. I just want to see what it looks like all decked out. There's one horny chandelier.
They're going to be doing like all the flames and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, they're gonna put them on, put those in the engine. Particle
Cool.
effects. Or not, you know. I don't want them. I'm not making fire over here, man. I'm making models. They can do their own particle effects.
Sure. But they've sort of indicated that's what they're going to be doing.
Well, they didn't indicate otherwise.
Which is as good as saying that they are.
It works for me, man.
Do you know what?
These
I'm
ones
just
work
thinking
this way.
all this COVID and stuff. I don't think I've been to a restaurant in
Yeah, it's been a while.
about 3 years.
I've the only place that I am willing to go is the Chinese place. That's it.
I just miss going to restaurants. I think
Yeah.
I like going to restaurants. I like playing practical jokes on people. Like I always like going to. I don't like going to the same restaurant. I know some people say, "Oh, I always go to the same restaurant." Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's you. I'd rather not do that. I'd like to go different places, different menus. You know, just a different ambiance to the
Just,
whole
yeah.
the whole thing.
Just to get a different taste.
Just different, you know.
Yeah.
If you keep
I
going
feel
to
ya.
the same place, you might as well have not done anything else, you know.
Right. It's always the same.
I just always like playing practical jokes on members of staff that work there. It's like you get the waiter or the waitress coming over and you'll order like You order what you normally order, like you know, like a I don't know, fucking lasagna or some shit. Whatever you order like lasagna, and then then you lean in to the waiter or the waitress, and you just say, "Now, I was here the other week, and this time I don't want any bananas in my lasagna." and you know for a fact that what they're going to be doing is they're going to like go in. They're going to have to go in and see the chef. They're going to have to go and see at least the sous chef or the
Yeah. You're about to get that
someone of a
chick screamed at
supervisory
by a
nature.
cook.
I say,
You
there's
dumb fucking bitch, there's no fucking bananas in the goddamn lasagna. What the fuck? Somebody...
bananas, but of course it never happened because it's always somewhere new. You always go somewhere new, so you can always say this shit, and you can always just think of just some bizarre, crazy stuff, like I don't want any avocados in my milkshake.
I don't want any avocados this time. The last time I had it, and it was just nasty.
Yeah, you make some shit up. It's just fun. It's just life is just kind of boring and repetitive. You gotta have some fun.
Thanks for the kitchen, so you'll be lucky if your drink's free as a result. Yeah, right. See, they try to play jokes on them around here. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Because these girls don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know shit about shit. What's going on in the back. And somebody sent...
Is that for the reasons that we won't talk about, but we know because you told me?
No.
Okay.
Like, they sent this one girl back to the kitchen. Somebody wanted K9P steak sauce. Like, do we got any K9P steak sauce? No, that's not even a steak sauce. Like, he said he wanted K9P steak sauce. He said he wanted what now? K9P. He wants K9P? He wants dog piss? He just sent you back here to ask for dog piss? You dumbass. Haha, that's very funny. There's no such thing as K9P steak sauce, you fucking idiot.
He didn't mean cayenne pepper, did he?
No. He literally
All
said
right.
K9P steak sauce. There's no such animal. There's no such steak
Well,
sauce.
I mean, the waitress could have made a mistake, you know, not really understood what he said.
Yeah, he sent her back. The guy sent me back to the kitchen to ask for K9P steak sauce. Like, did he? Did he now? We're in the middle of a fucking rush right now. You're back here asking me for fucking K9P steak sauce? You fucking twit. You fucking twit. Making me stop and fucking... What? Had to take my antibiotic.
He said he would like a joke. We don't do comedy here.
I don't.
Oh, I'm
like
sorry. Well, you'll have
jokes.
to make an order with another restaurant, the comedy restaurant.
But
I can give him a punchline, but I don't think that's what he wants.
we would, like when the waitress starts out, you can tell the new waitresses right away. Because inevitably, somebody has them try to empty the hot water from the hot water urn. When you empty the hot water from the hot water urn, it never empties. It's connected to the water line.
Oh, right,
And
right.
you'd just be sitting there, fucking poor girl sitting there, filling a 5-gallon bucket, and it's still not empty. It's still not empty, and it's still not... Like, how many have you done? I've already done like 10 of these. What are you doing? They told me to empty the hot water. You fucking ninny. Stir.
Yeah.
I would send people to the back to bust open a case of steam. You could always tell who the people were. Never worked there in a restaurant in their life. Hey, go get me a box of steam from the cooler. What? We need a box of steam. Go! What?
Go, go, go! Yes, chef!
There were the good times and there were the worst of times.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, yeah.
Cooking in a nutshell.
What is that, Tale of Two Cities?
Yep. Not a great book, but it was okay.
Would you have liked it more if it had pictures?
No.
What about if it had a pop-up bit in the middle?
If it had a pop-up bit in the middle, I'd be all over it. But it didn't. It didn't. Don't try to pull that one on me, Alley Cat. It didn't have the pop-up. I looked. Yeah, eggless omelet. You want an eggless omelet? You want an omelet without eggs? Here you go. What is this? It's an eggless omelet. It just looks like peppers and bits of ham. It is.
It looks like a plate. A plate with nothing on it.
Here you go. It's got cilantro, it's got peppers, it's got onions, it's on a plate. That's an eggless omelet. I cannot believe you were back here asking me for an eggless fucking omelet. How old are you?
Well, you can have an omelette that's egg white omelette kind.
Said, does he mean egg white? No, he means no eggs. He said no eggs. No eggs. Here. There you go. Go back to your table. Take this to your table. What? That's not an omelet. No kidding. You never seen that bit? Funny.
You will eat what we put in front of you. Talking of which, did I talk about analogies before? Have I mentioned this before? We're talking about loot boxes. Have we spoken about loot boxes in detail before?
Kinda, but let's go. We can talk loot
Well,
boxes.
Here's my analogy of loot boxes. It would be like going to, like, I don't know, some fast food restaurant, and you, there is only a chance that you will get the thing that you want, and it costs you $5. So you give them $5, and they literally roll dice in front of you. Say, right, you got a party popper. And a little sticky a sticker to put on your pencil case for work. Sorry, for school. Well, I wanted food. Well, you have to give me another $5. And they roll the dice again in front of you. Ah, this time you got a toy. It's not gambling, but still, it's the same thing. It is exactly the same thing. That's the problem with loot boxes. They say that because you're getting something for your money, it's not gambling. But I don't want the thing that you're giving me. Can't I just buy the thing that I want? I just want a burger. I want a burger, I want some fries, maybe a shake, Pepsi, Coke, whatever. A drink. Like, I want a meal. Like, that's what I want. Well, you can't. You're not allowed to. You have a chance of getting the thing that you want, but you don't get to choose the thing that you want to choose. We are going to decide whether you get any food. And what if you want a burger and they roll the dice in front of you and they say, okay, you're going to get a fillet of fish, and like, well, I'm allergic to fish. Like, well, we don't care, sorry. Try again and maybe you'll get something else this time, It's no different. It's no different. And you can imagine it, because if it was EA, they would like have people blowing trumpets behind the counter, like, well done, you got a sticker for your sticker collection. I don't have a sticker collection
You do now.
at all. But they're playing trumpets and trombones, and you're like, no. Or they've got party poppers going off. I've got 2 people popping party poppers. Like, yeah, but look at all this fantastic fanfare that we're giving you. And we're celebrating. Look, we're even dancing. Which is what they do on some of these games. They've got a character dancing on the fucking screen. But you don't get the thing that you want. It's no different. It really is no different. It's fucking gambling now. That's all it is. It is gambling. And it makes EA
It's
and
not even good gambling.
everybody else tons of money.
Did you get to see any of the footage from the testing that they've done so far?
For Gods of Asgard?
Yep.
No, I really haven't.
Pull that up.
Pull it up, dude.
Find it.
You got like, was it like a YouTube link?
Yep.
Pull it up on mine so that I don't have to mute and unmute a bunch of stuff. Alright, you can put it on there so I don't have to listen to it. Alright, leave it there, I'll watch it.
So this is the multiplayer test. All those are people. Just a little bit.
That's not simulated, that is actual...
Yep, that's actual gameplay.
Right.
Yeah. Probably get a better look at it this way. I'm just gonna send it to you in Discord.
For sure. Thank you. Interesting. So there's some elements in there from MOBA games. That's what it feels like.
They've got kind of a battle royale type of thing going on.
Yeah.
That's just the PvP test.
Yeah.
Just to get the networking done, see what kind of loads it's taken, all that shit.
But they've gone for speed, haven't they?
Yeah. Fast is good.
I wonder who's doing their animation.
Lewis. Adam Lewis drops in here every now and again.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of them are. I don't think he did the animation, some technical stuff, but mostly setting up the rigs for the characters and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then we've got a whole bunch of fucking animation packs that they're popping together. Everything's that they've already got on the Unity store. They're just making it work. Works for me, man. As long as I get paid, I don't care. Now, granted, there's some stuff, that Lewis has done. There's like some boss monsters that are weren't in that video. Lewis did the animations for that. Yeah. Stuff. There's things going on. Gotta make these go together. Oop. Not you. Not you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Okay. Alright, now that's all one object. Clear. Ring. I don't even know if I spelled that right or not. That's still a cube. Why is it a cube? Oh, because of that. Never mind. Never mind. I remember. Hey, bitch.
Imagine if EA were a cab driver.
Yeah,
Like, you have to pay them, I don't know, like $10, $20 to go somewhere. It's like, well, this isn't where I wanted to go. Well, sorry. You had a chance of being taken where you wanted to go, but you don't get it. You don't get to
This
go.
wasn't
Sorry
it.
about that. I don't want to go to the Taj Mahal. Well, that's where I am.
sorry, that's where you're going. Fix that up in a little bit here. Should I just fix the pivot point now?
If EA did breast augmentation, women would be like, come out of surgery. But I don't have bigger boobs. But you've got a really big behind now. I didn't want that. That's not the point. You had a chance.
I came in for bigger boobs, not a bigger butt. Dear
Not-
Lord.
Not bug eyes. Or a larger nose or something. Can't I just pay for what I want? No, sorry. No, it's not how it works.
Sorry.
You have to gamble. You could make a million jokes out of that. I think it's hilarious. The problem is they just make far too much money.
Yeah.
Loot boxes. It's like an embarrassing amount of money. Alright, just gonna grab a drink.
Roger. What was that? Yo, Tech. Thank you for that raid, Tech. Right now, I'm working on the chandelier. Basically did 2 of them. Nah, absolutely not. Oh yeah, still in the Viking project. So here's where I'm at right now. This is over the last like 3 days or so. So I built this about 3 days ago. Built both of these yesterday. Got this done today. Yeah, I do need to save. Save all. Not too bad. In fact, I just showed this off a minute ago, but I'll show you again. So they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. You might see houses off in the distance in here. Briefly, that's what my stuff is going to replace. Got the placeholders going. It's taking shape. It's taking shape. We just started doing the PvP testing like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. They're going to let that run for a little bit with the smaller select group of people before releasing it to a larger group of people so that it can be tested in their community Discord server by the people who've been backing this for quite some time. So now I've got all this shit built currently. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 9 houses right here are going to be used for basically set pieces. They're completely empty on the inside. You can't even get in them. They're just going to be there for obstacles on the map for them to use for now until they get the procedural generation working for making buildings inside of there, inside of the game. Probably still has a rainbow butt going on. Yep, she sure does. Ooh, it's laggy. Hang on, let me restart Unreal.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
It's good to be here.
Give it a second to launch tech. It won't take long. I don't know. Maybe. I need to update 5.1. It does fix it. Nice.
Yeah, it's 5.11 now, I think.
Alright, there we go. Now she's moving around. Lagging out on me a little bit. Thanks, man. Been working hard on it. Also, I just said hard on. You didn't think I was going to let that go, did you? So far, I like how it's coming out. Giggity.
The animation morphing and warping is really, really impressive. What they're doing now in Unreal Engine for animation, it's really, really fucking good. Honestly, it is.
Got some Easter eggs too.
You always need Easter eggs because it's nearly Easter.
Right up here, we have a poem written in runes. And it says, "Here I sit, broken-hearted, had to shit, but only farted." Classic. That one says penis. I wrote a dick on his wall. We'll get up into these. This is just the fort's just thrown together. This wasn't actually headed towards anything for any real reason whatsoever. I just wanted to see what the pieces that I built would actually do. And so far it's doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, you need to
Pretty
get an idea
Hell
for
yeah.
scale. I mean, it's standard. You got to run around the shit.
Right. Gotta make sure
Damn
everything's
right.
functional. We make a pretty cool zombie map, though.
Oh, dude, we'll have to go offline and have a discussion about robot zombie space ninjas.
Robot zombie space ninjas.
Yeah, I've
Now
nearly
we're
finished.
talking.
I've nearly finished the concept. Nearly.
And
The
all these guys
written,
are
the
nice.
written concept, not the actual game concept.
Right.
Yeah, I think I worked out a way to make it work. That was the hardest thing about the game is all I had was the name, Robot Zombie Space Ninjas. I was like, well, what the fuck game is that? Like how? Like they're so interchangeable. What is it?
True.
What is the game? But I've settled now after a great deal of thinking over the last 3 years. I finally sort of decided what it is.
At the same time, though, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it works. Robot, zombie, something ninjas?
Space ninjas.
Space ninjas? Yeah. Ninjas from space. They happen to be robot zombies. Robot zombie space ninjas. Robot zombie space ninjas. Robot
No, you
zombie
just
space ninjas.
trying to fucking depress me with that shit now.
Heroes in a half shell. We may as well give a full run around if we're in here. See how these things look. Turned out well though.
Where is that light coming from?
What light?
Inside.
Oh, there's just a couple of point lights in there. Just to light it up a little bit. They didn't need to be anywhere specific. I just needed to be able to fucking see. It's like, what's it look like in here? Point light, point light, point light! Give me a point light. Throw it in. Oh, alright. Everything looks good. Like, you wouldn't be able to see anything else. Like, it would be this dark otherwise. Like, I need to see what this inside looks like. I don't need to go full-blown super lighting. I don't need any of that good stuff. I just need to see what it looks like in here.
You know, if you hold down L when you're in the viewport, you hold down the L key and you click on a surface.
Yeah, drops a point light right there.
Yeah, but it will do it in the color of the surface of the
Really?
the base color of the actual material.
Huh. What?
So if you want to accentuate the color theme of the interior, that's how you do it.
That's usually how I end up adding one. Yeah, it just gives me a white one.
Hold it down. Oh, no, wait. You got to do Alt or Control, one of the two.
Oh.
So it's Alt L or it's Control L. You hold them both down and you do it. And then click.
Ah.
And it should be the right. I forget which combination it is.
Well, that didn't work at all. With that one.
Oh, dude, it does work.
Alt L.
It's I can't remember what the fucking combination is.
Control
Hold on a sec.
L. Looks like it's trying to put in a directional light.
Hold on.
Shift L?
Hold on. I'm gonna work it out. Hold on. It's gonna take too long for me to open the engine. I'll work it out.
Alright, you let me know. I'll jump back over to it.
I will.
There we go. I think what I'm going to do here... I'm going to actually delete this. And all these. So that I only have to UV map this, and then I'll create the smaller one off of that. That's what I'll do for that. Shit. Where have we been going? 2.5? I'll work most of the day. I think I'm gonna call it a night. For the stream. Yeah. Yeah, let's find someone to raid. Let's see who's on. Marty. John, maybe. I haven't been able to raid John lately. Ah, good. John's on. Alright, y'all. We're gonna raid my friend John. Building a game called Rise of Piracy. And I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. We're gonna raid Mr. Irish John Games. He's a good dude. You'll like him. I like him. He's fun. Okay. Yeah, thanks for being here with me, and I will see you guys again on Tuesday. For sure, Tuesday. I got things to do. So, rock on. See you guys later. Peace. Get out of here. Stay fresh, cheese bags.